Okay, my next guest is the reason waterproof mascara was invented, and I've got it loaded on, people. The funniest guy around, comedian, actor, podcast host, blue nail polish, flip-flop wearing Bert Kreischer, who has a special called Lucky that everybody's going to watch on Netflix on March 18th, and you have a big show this Saturday.
Oh, it's a wild show.
Let's talk about it.
Crazy. Well, it's me, Nikki Glazer, Tony Hinchcliffe, Adam Ray as Dr. Phil, and then a surprise guest who's an Eagles fan and likes Bud Light. I won't say his name, but we know who that is.
I love that you just saw Coach Payton. I think he's coming Saturday.
Coach Payton, so, okay. So I go backstage,
Okay.
Gronk's holding court.
Oh,
okay?
gosh.
Gronk's coming out,
Oh,
he's gonna
boy.
be here in a second. Gronk's holding court. And he's watching Coach Payton talk. And now when I went back, I introduced myself to everyone in the green room. Coach Payton's daughter, Megan's back there.
Of course, Meg.
Beautiful,
Love her. We love
lovely
her. We love you,
young
Meg.
lady. And Gronk's like, talking to her, doesn't know it's Coach Payton's daughter, and he goes, this guy won't shut up. He's like, how long is this interview gonna go? Man, I work with this guy, he's a talker. Am I right? And Megan's just like, yeah, he talks a lot, yeah, he's not a big listener, and whatever. And Gronk goes, who are you? She goes, I'm his daughter, and Gronk goes, oh my God. Dude, yeah. This is the fun about these weeks is that the interactions are wild. We just met the beer man.
Which beer man?
When Coach Payton was telling us about the guy that was delivering beer, ran a 4.44 or whatever, and played for the Saints. It's wild.
I don't even know who you're talking about. Mark Ingram or
the guy next to him.
Josh Jacobs, Cam Jordan?
No, the guy next to him.
I don't even know. There's so many people here.
Yes, yeah.
Who is your dream list? Who
What?
is it? A running back?
No, it was just on the set with us.
Oh, Demario Davis.
No, the other guy. I don't know.
There are
I didn't
so
go to
many
sleep
guys.
until late last night. My blood pressure's up.
It's
I got
okay.
2 IV bags.
Give me you have the party in your genes. You are perfect for New Orleans. Give me like the one rule to live by in surviving something of this scale all week long.
The key to New Orleans is hydration. I'm telling you right now, stay hydrated and you will last. Coffee is a must. No, I've had too much caffeine. You can see how red my face is. But hydration, that's the key. And don't do Coke. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Don't do Coke.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Why not?
That's a great
Yeah,
question.
like why not, Duke? I'm kidding.
No, honestly, I'll tell you the only reason I say to my kids is you don't know what's in it. And it's not, they're not putting stuff in it.
Victoria?
They're cutting Coke on tables where they're doing other stuff.
Nothing like talking about cocaine and other stuff with Bert Kreischer live on Media Row. I need your wish list. You have this amazing show, great guests. You got Hinchcliffe and Glazer, a secret special guest. You don't know who'll show up. If you could pick 3 people that you know are swirling around New Orleans this week to be backstage watching your show, who are you inviting?
Well, that's crazy, because last year, the 3 people showed up. It was Jelly Roll, Guy Fieri, and Nate Diaz.
That's insane. That is insane.
That was wild. I would love, I got to be honest with you, I think my wish list is going to be there. I mean, we have the craziest group. That's why I do these shows at Super Bowls, because the after party, I remember the first year, it's me, Gabe Davis, Bussin' with the Boys, Shane Gillis, Mark Norman, Christian McCaffrey, and Taylor Heineke.
That's insane.
And we're all sitting back there, and I said to Christian McCaffrey, 20 grand, do you think I could catch you? Like in this room, do you think I could catch you?
I remember this from last year.
And then he just, a couple beers in him, and he goes, buddy, the greatest athletes in the world train all year long, get paid millions of dollars to catch me, and they can't catch me. But those interactions, my wife chugging beers with the Chiefs offensive line, like that's why we do these shows. Look, comedy is what we love doing, but it's those post parties where we get to meet these heroes. And I mean, like Gronk, I'm friends with Gronk now because I did a show last year in Vegas.
And the roast.
Oh my God.
You guys talked since the roast?
What's so funny? No, we haven't. What's so funny is Gronk, I read everyone's prompter. There's a video of me reading prompter, but I was reading Gronk's prompter. He was misreading it. And it was still funny. He was misreading his prompter, and it was still getting huge laughs. I was like, he is just a genius.
Who do you think the funniest NFL player is that you've actually talked to, met, whether it's being clever or being quippy or whatever you want to...
Oh,
who's the funniest? Is it Gronk?
It's Gronk.
Should we bring Gronk out?
Yeah, bring Gronk out.
Hey, Gronk!
Gronk, come on out!
Let's bring out Fox analyst.
Put in my wallet away so it doesn't get robbed.
He's waiting his turn, talking shit about Sean Payton. Rob Gronkowski! Is he coming out?
Oh.
Hi, Gronk!
Yes, sir, Bert!
Gronk, take your credential off. Good to see you. How are you?
How you doing, Kay?
I'm good.
Great to see you too. Bert, how you
What's up,
doing,
buddy?
my man?
I love
Hey, what
you.
a blast we had in the green room.
Let's grab your.
I saw Bert, and the last time I saw him was at the roast, and he was looking really good. And then I looked at him, I'm like, bro, what happened to you? Why is your face so red? How many lobsters did you eat last night? Because you look like a
Every
lobster
time I
right
see
now.
him, he goes, "Why is your face so
Yeah.
red?" I go, "I don't know. High blood pressure."
Yeah,
I partied last night.
No sleep, high
No
blood
sleep.
pressure, but you got 2 IV bags. Yeah,
And I benched
you're running on
315.
coffee. Running on coffee as well. And he benched 315. When was that? Yesterday.
When?
2 days ago. Yeah.
What was the bet? Who
I
made
bet
that
with
challenge?
busting with the boys said I couldn't bet 320 by Thursday. So on Thursday, tomorrow morning, I get to the gym at 9:30 and I'm going to try to bench 320.
Do you have a tip for him? What's like the best tip to even do that?
Well, if I tried benching 320 right now, I think it would fall on my chest. So it's impressive. How old are you?
52.
52, and he's benching 320 pounds. I did 225 about 2 weeks ago. I got 9 reps.
Okay.
And that would probably be equivalent to about 280, 290 if I maxed out. So that's impressive, man. I got to get on his regimen.
But tell her my secret.
Your workout plan.
Tell her my secret.
I can't tell you. Tell her your secret. That's
I want to
on
know.
you. You got to tell her.
Is it
Testosterone.
what is it? What is
Testosterone.
it? Testosterone.
I'm on
Is
a lot
it
of it.
really?
I'm on a lot of it. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't even know what that
yeah.
means. Like, is that
yeah.
legal?
It
Not
means
how
stuff.
south of the border?
No, it's legal.
Really?
Yeah, it's every NFL player's dream, but it's 100% totally
Oh, who can do more push-ups
illegal.
between the two of you?
It's
Right
gotta be
now?
Gronk. It's got to be Gronk.
I could probably do like 24 push-ups.
Oh, I
right
could
now.
do 50.
50?
Should we do some push-ups?
This guy's like Superman. Like, look
No,
at
but
him.
I don't know. Man, I'm not going to do 50 now. 'cause I
Richard
gotta
wants to
bench
do
320 tomorrow.
push-ups.
I'm
Yeah,
going
you
to tap out.
don't want to wear
I
it
don't
out.
want.
You
I don't
wear
want
out
to
that
see any
chest.
push-ups.
Yeah.
That's cringy, in my opinion. Who can lift the most? Who's the most impressive specimen that you've ever seen in every locker room that you've been in?
Oh, I would say the offensive linemen, they're always just insanely beastly. But Vince Wilfork was
I
just
knew
an
you were gonna
absolute
say that.
animal. I mean, he didn't even like train that hard. Like he just walked in the weight room and then just tossed up like 450 pounds on the bench.
Yeah.
And then just walked out and was like, oh, I'm good. And I was like, yeah, you are good, man. You just tossed up 450 pounds. You don't need to do any more than that. And he's just a freak of an athlete. And how athletic he was for being his size at the defensive tackle position was just superb to watch. Like it was like something special. And interceptions, how many did he have in his career? 2 of them.
Yeah, he's
Almost brought one back
unbelievable.
to the house. So
He's super scary,
incredible.
in my opinion.
He
You guys
is.
are here. You're both super funny. You guys saw each other at the roast. Tom Brady's calling the game. What did you make of his rookie year as a broadcaster, Bert?
Well, it's interesting. I loved it. Well, I love Tom Brady. So I love Ben Affleck. I love Ben Affleck. I love Matt Damon. You get your heroes at a certain age. You decide who your heroes are, right? When Tom Brady showed up that first year when he replaced Bledsoe, I was like, I like this guy. I was at the right age. I go, that's my guy. So Tom Brady's never.
Whoa, I didn't know that. I thought it was just straight up he came to the Bucks and like made your
Oh,
day.
no.
You're a mega
So
Bucks
I met
fan.
Tom Brady one time, and his hands are huge, and that was my takeaway.
Are,
Yes,
are they
huge
not?
hands.
Gronk's like,
Actually,
no,
yeah, no, they're
not
pretty
that
good
big.
size. Tom's bigger than what everyone thinks as well.
Yeah.
You know, prototypical quarterback, people think like, oh, 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", but you get next to Tom, he's about my height as well. He's about an inch or two shorter, and he's also pretty jacked
Yeah.
too. But he's got big qualities. He's got big hands. His feet are pretty big too. I think he's size 14.
The best is when we did the roast, we're backstage. These are my 2 takeaways.
Tell me.
These are my 2 takeaways. We did the roast, and Tom walked down the hallway, and everyone's getting hair and makeup. And Tom goes back to like whatever, I guess, locker room Tom was, and he starts roasting all his friends. Like as he's walking down the thing, me and Tom Segura are sitting there going like, oh, shut up. Tom, you think of this like prim and proper caged
do,
bird.
precious,
But
yeah.
then you see Tom Brady as like one of the boys, and you're like, oh.
But is it coming like off the dome or is he?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
a
Oh,
bit?
yeah.
No, really?
Oh, it was hysterical.
Oh, it was in the back. Yeah, it was off the dome.
What else is like a misconception about Tom Gronk? People do think Tom's this one way.
No, Tom's great. I mean, if you just
Yeah.
put Tom in a comfortable setting, that's what it's all about. Like, you know, you put him out in the public. I mean, everyone gets a little like, you know, little anxiety or like a little cringe, like, oh, you know, I can't really say that, do that. But if you get Tom in a comfortable setting, he's just great. He's just one of the guys, you know? He just rips it up with you. He's making fun of you. He can take any shot thrown at him as well. That's one thing that he can handle.
He can take a
And
joke?
I would say that that's what actually made him so great as well as a player, is that his mentality, his toughness in that aspect, he can handle anything said about him, and it just flies off of him. And he can take it, and he can also dish it as well. And it's fun. It's fun to be,
Maybe he'll
you
show
know,
up on
hanging out.
Saturday.
I'll tell you the other cool thing about the roast. So we're all backstage. We're getting
Yeah.
ready to go on take stage. Now, I'm not nervous because it's what I do, but I can feel the energy back there is a little nervous. And Coach Belichick's back there. And I think I'm with you, Randy, and Julian, and Tom Segura, and maybe Andrew Schultz.
This is so insane that that's even a thing.
Bert was a little, out of place.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And so I go, hey, Coach Belichick, how about like a pregame pump up? Do you remember this? I go, how about a pregame pump up? Like, give us a speech. And he just goes, do your fucking job.
And everybody just went crazy.
And I was like, oh shit. And I remember Julian goes, yeah, do your fucking job.
Yeah, and then after it's all said and done, the after party, all of that, everything was like perfectly fun and like what a night.
Oh, it was a blast.
Who's the next person who should be roasted? Let's put our heads together. Bert has an idea.
I
Go.
know who I want.
Who?
Who's that?
Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Woods?
Yeah. Dude, show everyone you're human. Like look, Tom Brady's got a pass. He went out and said, have fun with it. And everyone did. And people made careers off of that night. I mean, careers. And do Tiger Woods. I would love to see Tiger Woods.
Who do you want to see?
I was talking to Jeffrey Ross actually about a couple weeks ago at the fight in Dallas, and he actually brought up Tiger Woods to me. He's like, we gotta roast someone. He's like, how about you? I was like, I kind of already got fully roasted at the Tom Brady roast.
You
so
kind of did, and you
check me off the
so
list.
well.
I already did it, but I will be a part of whatever roast that you're gonna do next. And he brought up Tiger Woods as well, and I can't really think of a better guy than Tiger Woods. So I'm on the same page as you, Bert.
Okay, so we're asking who? Netflix? We're asking all the people to get it going with Tiger Woods. We'd love to see it. I think it's so interesting that you're basically because that's just what you have to be. You have to be like that kind of a guy. If we're looking at the game on Saturday, you're kicking it off with your amazing show here. I think it starts at 7.
7
right
at
here in New
UNO
Orleans.
Lakefront Arena.
Where is it?
UNO Lakefront Arena.
UNO Lakefront Arena. Nikki Glazer, Tony Hinchcliffe, Adam Ray. Tons of you guys can get tickets. You can check out Bert's tour dates at bertbertbert.com. And then we have the game. I need you to break it down, Bert. What do you think? What are you thinking between these Chiefs and these Eagles?
Dude, I don't know, like, as part of a dynasty, do you appreciate what the Chiefs are doing? Or I think everyone else looks at the Chiefs and like, enough.
But everybody just hates the Super Bowl. How do you feel about that? It's like
Everyone hates the Super Bowl.
Everyone's like, I'm not watching. I don't want the Chiefs to win. I hate, people hate the fan base of the Eagles. Are you?
First of all, I'm interested in your perspective, but look, the Taylor Swift Kelsey thing is so like on top of everything that like. But I love Taylor Swift, and I love the Kelsey brothers. I love Travis Kelsey. He's the sweetest guy in the world. He is the sweetest guy in the world. I want him to do great, but I really want the Eagles to win.
What do you think?
I think there's going to be one key factor to this game if the Philadelphia Eagles want to win, and that's the Philadelphia Eagles defensive line. 2 years ago when they played against them, they didn't really put that much pressure on Mahomes. And when we beat Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs when I was in Tampa, we absolutely destroyed the front five of their offensive line. And also we put so much pressure on him that it kind of rattled him in the pocket. He was running around, throwing the ball all over the place, having no completions on some of the drives, 3 and outs, all that good stuff. And that's why we dominated them. So if they want to win, the Eagles, they got to put pressure on Mahomes. I keep saying Mick Holmes. I don't know where that's coming from.
I like it, Mick Holmes.
Mick Holmes, but they got to put pressure on Patrick and rattle him in that pocket if the Philadelphia Eagles want to win this game.
People hated the Patriots, but remember, Dynasty. It was 20 years, though, right? This is like short order.
People hate Boston. It's
You don't think?
No.
Yeah, but there's Patriots
Boston guys.
fatigue, right?
You lived in Boston. Boston guys can be exhausting. They never stop telling you they're from Boston. They are so passionate about the Red Sox and the Patriots. Look, who do you think is the most exhausting human being in the world? A guy from Texas, a guy from New York, or a guy from Boston? They can be exhausting. A Texas guy will not stop letting you know he's from Texas. A New York guy will not stop. I mean, it's Boston guys.
Who's most exhausting, Texas, Boston, or New York?
Oh, man.
Those are good
You're making
ones.
some good points. You're actually spot on as well, because wherever I am, say if I'm in Florida or I'm in Europe or something, and someone's from the New England area, they always come up to me and their opening line is, hey, Gronk, I'm from Boston. I'm from Boston. And it's like, hey, I'm from Buffalo, and then they get thrown off.
Dude, I don't wear Red Sox hats. I won't wear a Red Sox hat, because if you run into a dude and you have a Red Sox hat and he's from Boston, you're done. Your ear is getting beaten up.
You can't
Dude, you
do
see the game? Go, dude.
We love it. I'm trying to think about the fatigue, though, with the Patriots. Did that affect you at all? Like, if you're the Chiefs, you're like wanting to do this historic thing, win 3 in a row, and people are tired of seeing it. You had that fatigue. Did it affect you at all? Did it infiltrate you?
Not really, because you start learning how to, deal with that, that type of level of success as well. And then, you kind of start
People hate
axing out
success.
other things as
People
as
hate success.
on top of it. So yeah, people are coming at you. You're doing so many appearances. You're doing this radio
Yeah.
show, and then you start saying no to a lot of things in your life if you want to continue that success. And I kind of feel like that with the Kansas City Chiefs as well. You got to be very particular in what you do leading up to the Super Bowl and leading up throughout the whole entire season. So that fatigue won't kick in. But if you're still doing little appearances, you're still doing so many talk shows as a player during the season, that's what's going to really fatigue you. And then getting asked those questions on a nonstop basis and answering them all the time, you know, it's going to start wearing down on you, and then it starts affecting you out in the field. So the Chiefs do a great job, you know, at figuring out, you know, what type, you know, the media that they should be doing, when they should be available and all that, so they don't get worn down and fatigued.
But I'm just talking about the fans.
The fans? No, I mean, you block that noise out. I mean, with the Patriots, Coach Belichick always said there's 4 sayings right on the door right when you walked in, and one of them was, hey, block out the outside noise. And if you block out the outside noise and you just focus on what's going on inside the building and what you got to do at practice, then all that outside noise doesn't matter, and it's everyone just chitter-chattering and just making up stories, making up headlines, and if you just focus on yourself, you can get the job done. And I feel like the Chiefs do a great job with that as well, and that's why they're at where they're at because of that reason. That's why they're about to go for a 3.
Last one for you, Bert. Your Bucks. Any thoughts on them? You had him. You got the championship. You had Tom Brady. What's ahead for you in your Bucks love? Hopefully
So
they can get back.
excited.
Are you?
So I love the way Baker Mayfield plays football.
Obsessed.
I love recklessness. That's why I love Jameis Winston. I don't need you to be the cookie cutter athlete that maybe Tom was. Like Tom was Tom though. That's him. I love that Baker. I want this, and you know, I want that energy. I want
Baker,
that?
you
What is that?
you know, come on, baby, right here.
I got 2 words for you.
Suck it. I want that. And I'm excited because we got a little of that this year, and we're getting a lot of that next year from Baker.
You're getting a lot. You love Baker.
I do love Baker.
Is
and yeah,
reckless the way you describe him, like first couple words?
as a quarterback, 100%. That's a great
That's a
way to
good thing.
describe him. Team player, you know,
Yes.
going all out, giving it his all, just kind of a dog as well. And a dog is reckless. Like, and not just a dog that, you know, a 5-pound dog that you're just petting at home. You're talking like he's a pit bull.
bull
He's
mastiff.
a pit bull, yeah.
His ass is huge.
Okay.
That's the difference you can tell.
This is not the first time you've talked to me
But
about
that's the
Baker Mayfield's
difference
ass.
in a pro athlete and a man.
Okay.
Is their butts.
Is their butt, and what is the advantage that Baker's butt gives him specifically?
Let's play a game.
Okay.
Close your eyes and
Okay.
you feel Gronk's butt and my butt, and you got to guess who is the pro athlete.
I mean, Gronk.
Well,
is
Bert, you're
the
on all
pro
that tea right
athlete.
now, man. You're looking jacked. You
I
got
haven't
some,
seen your butt in a
You
bit.
know, you're looking curvy. You're looking good, man.
I feel
So
good.
You might have the
good,
bigger
Gronk.
butt right now.
I feel good.
What is the
Just
way you
imagine it.
document?
Who do you think has a bigger butt if you're just imagining
A bigger butt, Bert.
Yeah,
I think you have
I
a
think he
lean. I
does.
think you have.
I
a
have just a crack in a
thinner
hole.
butt.
No, because I'm taller, so I'm like, I got
think-
more of like
yeah.
a long torso, so my butt
Really?
isn't
Is a
as
wider
round.
butt what we're
Yeah,
looking
yours
for?
is
What am
wider
I-
as
what-
well.
What is the ideal quarterback butt?
A badonk.
But what do you mean, like
Like
a
you want
Kim K?
You
Like, what are
want
we talking?
you want a dude who has
that's
a
too
tough
big.
time fitting in
They can't-
khakis.
Kim
they can't
K's got
carry it
too
around
big.
then. It's too
Kim-
big.
She couldn't be a quarterback. Who has the best? Which quarterback of the 32 has the best butt?
Now I want to see Bo Nick's butt now. After hearing Coach Payton talk about his hands.
Can we get Bo Nix's ass on line 2, please? Bo Nix's ass on line 2.
Hands are like, there's just a difference between these guys and then this. Like their hands, everything's just different. Like it's.
Now I thought you were talking about boobs. We've got you did
no,
this.
no.
Now I'm confused. Okay, we're gonna take a short break. Again, tell us about the special and what we can expect.
Specials March 18th. It's called Lucky. It's streaming on Netflix. And then we're at the UNO Lakefront Arena. Me, Nikki, Adam Ray, Tony Hinchcliffe, and
I'd like
a
to come.
special guest. Well, I got you.
Yes,
I
I'd
got
love
you.
to
Hey, my
come.
dad will be
I
there.
love
You
your
got-
team.
I know,
Pull him up on stage.
Yeah, I will.
Oh, that would be so amazing. I'm so excited for you, all the things. And we are manifesting the roast of Tiger Woods starring these two and their motley friends. We're going to take a short break here. We're going to say bye to Bert. You and me are going to go play